Also new at 6, a study released recently by UCSF shows there could be a link between e-cigarettes and the risk of having a heart attack. It's a frightening headline, but as ABC 7 News reporter Jonathan Bloom explained, some say it's too early to draw any real conclusions.
Inside his office, UCSF professor Stan Glantz has a growing collection of cigarette packs.
England is starting them, Canada's moving toward them.
Covered with images of what smoking can do to you.
In the process of burning, you get a lot of cancer-causing chemicals and other bad things that you don't get with an e-cigarette.
Electronic cigarettes and vaporizers have been marketed as a way to quit smoking.
This thing is a universal vapor device.
But Glantz says his team's latest study shows vaping could have serious health risks of its own.
What we found is that daily e-cigarette users had an almost doubling in their risk of having a heart attack.
The study used existing data from the Centers for Disease Control, which also showed those who smoke regular cigarettes had 3 times as many heart attacks. Glantz calls the findings significant.
The first evidence of a major clinical adverse event associated with e-cigarette use.
Though nobody's arguing with the numbers the study is based on, there are those who take issue with the conclusion that e-cigarettes cause heart attacks. That, they say, is a finding that could be years away.
We don't even know that these people used e-cigarettes before they had the heart attack.
Boston University professor Michael Siegel says the CDC numbers are just a snapshot. They don't follow subjects over a period of years. In fact, he offered an alternate explanation.
Not that e-cigarettes are causing heart attacks, but that people who have heart attacks are turning to e-cigarettes in an effort to quit smoking.
He and Glantz agree vaping is likely less harmful than smoking and that another study is needed. Glantz points out other research has started with this sort of data.
The first evidence linking smoking with lung cancer.
And that UCSF is hard at work trying to understand how vaping affects the body.
It's not the same toxic chemicals as a cigarette. There's probably less of them than a cigarette, but there's still enough there to be doing a lot of damage.
In San Francisco, Jonathan Bloom, ABC 7 News.